Hello, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'm here in the Assunpink Wildlife Management area, and I met up today with Roman. Now, you may remember Roman. He's from Vanture Customs in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and he gave us a tour on two other creations. This is his newest creation that he's going to give us a tour today. Hello, Roman, and welcome back to New Jersey Outdoor Adventures.
Thanks. Hey, it's Roman from Vanture Customs, and this is one of our latest creations. It's a 2020 170-inch wheelbase Mercedes Sprinter, and it's a 4x4 as well. Sits a little higher. Great platform. It has a few extras, like a air conditioner up top from factory, step from factory, and automatic door. Let's go inside. And here we have more of a cabin look in the interior as far as the design goes, and this kitchen has a nice tongue and groove pine going up, meeting at the 45-degree corner here, going all the way into the step, and some angle iron, aluminum angle iron covering the click together vinyl flooring, waterproof. And then here we have inside the aftermarket seat swivels from Sportscraft. Underneath there's also a S-bar diesel heater. These are some nice leather Mercedes seats, really comfortable, and a beautiful interior with the 10-inch overhead display and all the options you can think of. So up in the ceiling we have the same tongue and groove pine that goes throughout the whole van, and the lights are LED puck lights, yellow, with the installation of spray foam behind it. A little upper cabinet here for some little storage above your head, above the bench seats. Nice little storage with the hinge and clip-in RV latches. Here we have the little RV window. It's you could open, have a little screen here too, and close it when you're not using it. And then down here we have the same transit seat that is removable, with 3-point seat belts. You can put a baby seat, and it's professionally installed into the chassis. And over here we have a big closet. This some of the bigger storage that comes with this van. You could store your bed sheets right now, or clothes. Up here we have a deluxe max air fan, 7500K. That's the tinted lid, lets in some nice natural light, and it's remote controlled, which is right here. Great fan, creates a lot of circulation in here just with that little window open. And a big fridge, 12 volts, has a big freezer, and big fridge compartment. It's 12 volts, doesn't take that much power, but still a decent amount. Over here we have the kitchenette. It's pretty big, 70 some inches, 73 inches. Tongue and groove face that we cut to square away and flow throughout the face of the cabinets. Here we have the induction cooktop. You just take it out, plug it in, and you're ready to cook. It's chose to have it in here instead of a drop-in because we had these break on us. So it's better off safe inside. Right here is the remote controller for the S-Bar diesel heater. It's underneath the seat. You can set it up as a regular thermostat, set it 70 degrees, and it'll keep it nice 70 degrees in here. And this is a butcher block. We finished it ourselves and put it in with this farmer sink. Pretty sweet looking sink. And we just got some big drawers. This is some of the big storage that comes with the van. Nice finished drawer boxes. Definitely some big items that can be stored in there. And underneath the sink there's some more fresh water. Usually there's 2 7-gallon water tanks that are fresh and that drain straight underneath the van into the gray water tank underneath. And here we have the FlowJet water pump. It's a on-demand pressurized water pump. Gives us fresh water from the 14 gallons underneath here on demand. And up here we have the upper cabinet, which also stores all the inverter switch and the gray or freshwater tank for the shower underneath the seat. And this is for the Happy Jack bedless system, which is really cool because it gives you the ability to sleep 2 more people. Just like that. With lights underneath and the finished ceiling. Up there we do have the factory air conditioning that we incorporated into the pine tongue and groove ceiling, with the bed, the upper bunk bed being a 4-inch mattress, and it rises up into the ceiling and compresses, what you still being able to pretty much almost stand underneath the bed. And that's where we hide all that. And over here we just have more storage for kitchen utensils. And over here we have a little 32 by 24 inch shower. We incorporated vinyl tiles. We really wanted to use regular tiles, but they ended up being super heavy, so I think this looks really good and it's lightweight. A nice little shower head. And this is the Serene portable toilet. You can easily take it out and empty into the bathroom or a gray water station. This is a nice little slide out shower door. It's a self-drying, so it's pretty sweet. It squeeges all the water off when you close it and keeps it nice and dry and mold free. With the top being a PVC sheet and the little face here, gives it a nice clean look in the shower. It's actually pretty tight, but it's good room. You know, it's nice to be able to shower in a van that has 2 beds and a seat for 4 people. And then we come over here, we come into this little dining room pretty much. You know, you could have 3, 4, 6 people in here and eat no problem. These are custom cushions, 4-inch foam that we cut and wrapped in this nice durable fabric. The bed has a matching ceiling, or the bottom of the bed has a matching ceiling to the rest of the van, and has lights that are in it that travel, where the wiring travels in this CNC chain guide. And the reason we like to use the Lagoon table is because there's so many different positions you can have it in. You know, you can store it, lock it in place over here, and then drop it down or up wherever you need it to be. So it's a very versatile tool to have in your van. You know, you can also have a mount that you put on the outside. You take the table out, put it on the outside or on the side of the kitchen. We've done that a lot too. And then over here we have a little screen, digital display of the battery meter with the heater and water pump switches whenever you're ready to take a quick shower. Over here we have the little frame, picture frame, shadow frames they're called, I believe, which the customer wanted to store her resin art in for display for her renters. She was going to planning to rent out this van. So underneath this side, the driver's side of this bench, we have all the water components. 25-gallon freshwater tank with the water level gauge sensor over there, PEX piping running all the way through with a flow jet water pump to a Bosch 2.5-gallon water heater that's electric, which is powered by the 3,000 watt inverter by Renergy, which is stored over here with the power bank, which is 4 AGM Renergy 200H batteries. And you just lift this up to get to that. And this is where all the electrical components are, but the fuse panel, it glows red whenever there's fuse blown, nice and easy to maintain with breakers run to everything. Renergy solar controller, 30 amp. There's a 300 watt solar panel up top with the Bluetooth monitoring system as well. You can kind of monitor your electrical system through your phone, and if you ever do need to maintain it, this whole part flips up and you have the ability to mess with the wires if you need to. Nice and easy that way. Now I'm going to show you how to make this area into a bed. It's pretty easy. You just take the Lagoon table. I like to just take the top off, loosen this, just pop this off, set it aside, do a little crank on that. I put it right here, or you can put it into the table slot. This drops in, and then you get another fill-in piece over here. Also drops in, and then these two cushions come in to make it a slightly larger than a queen size bed. And then that's it. I'm 6 feet pretty much with these boots, and with this cushion being extended out, you have a little bit more room. And yeah, it's, you know, pretty big bed when you have a sheet on it. Sleeps comfortably, 2 people. And now we'll show you around the back and the outside. Alright, let's come around back here. And on top we have a 300 watt solar panel with the Max Air Deluxe fan with the big AC unit by Mercedes. That only works when the van is running, so you do have to have the van running for that to work. And back here you have the back of the van. You still have the bed, ceiling, nice view. A lot of trim work went into the back and the Happy Jag bed lift system. And there's a pretty easy way to get to the back storage. You gotta swing the table out of the way. And then here you have a ton of more storage. And also when you want to fill up your fresh water tank, you just take out this hose, you know, screw it in and flip the valve on and it'll start filling up. And then once this is filled, you know that you are full. There's nice little storage area. It's a little dusty. That's from factory. And here we have the little window, and underneath the van we have the gray water system, which we fabricated these mounts on our own. And it's a 20-gallon gray water tank that leads into, or from, the sink and the shower drain into this drain it at any RV, gray water station with that release valve.
Well, Roman, thank you very much for taking the time today to give us a tour of your latest creation, a 2020 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 170-inch wheelbase, non-extended, high top with a 4-wheel drive. And this is the Mercedes BlueTech engine?
Yep, BlueTech engine.
And it gets, I guess, 18 to 20 miles per gallon?
Yeah, that's what I was getting on the way here.
Cool.
Pretty impressive.
Now, when a customer comes to you for a build, are more and more people asking for showers now?
Yeah, definitely. You know, Corona's coming, and not that many people want to go and shower at a gym anymore. So pretty much every van wants a shower now, and it's definitely a nice feature to have, just always there, permanent shower that you don't have to set up. So yeah, it's definitely something I would have in my van.
Now, review for our viewers the Renergy system. Now, you talked about you have 300 watts of solar on the roof, you have an inverter system. How does that all work and tie together?
It's tied together by the, you have 4 200 AH Renergy AGM batteries, and that all gets charged by the van driving as well, and that gets plenty of charge. And yeah, the 300 watts of solar give it a nice little trickle charge when you're sitting still, camping out. And yeah, it all works with the 3,000 watt inverter. That's plenty to power the water heater and the induction cooktop, anything you can throw at it.
So in order to use any of the electrical outlets in the van, is that what the inverter does, that ties in and powers each one of those outlets?
Yeah. As soon as you turn on the inverter switch, then you're able to turn on the water heater, and then all the 110 volt outlets are live as soon as you turn on the inverter.
And then just so our viewers can understand, the refrigerator, that just runs directly off the battery. You don't need the inverter on that one?
Yeah, no need for inverter for that one. That goes straight into the fuse panel, 12 volts, and that's it. It's a pretty low drawing fridge.
I haven't seen the Happy Jack bed system before. Maybe Winnebago Revel might have had one. Can you explain to us a little bit about that? Because that system is really impressive. I guess the advantage is you could sleep more people and tuck the bed away when you're done.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different ways you could use it. This bed, you could actually have the option to have another bed to make it a triple bunk, and then it'll stop whenever, wherever you set the stoppers.
So you could set this bottom bed height at whatever you want, because this is not part of the bed system, that power jack. And then you could add another one of these platforms somewhere in between? Yeah,
another one of the platforms if you want to sleep 2 more people. But yeah, it's pretty simple. There's chain-driven system that is dialed in, and it's really strong, driven by a 12-volt motor up there. It has a little drive shaft that drives both sides of these systems. And it's really strong. You don't even need pins to hold it in place. It'll stop wherever it needs to, or wherever you stop the button.
And then when you were showing us inside, that little thing that looks like a plastic chain, that's just a wire chase that allows you to run the wires up to the lights up in there?
Yep.
And so they don't get pinched or anything?
Yep. That was one of the challenges that we faced putting this Happy Jack system in, and it was how to make light travel with the bed without the wires getting pinched or anything. And a CNC chain guide was a pretty nice way to tackle that challenge. And this is, it's not a horrible look. I like it.
Well, Roman, thank you very much for taking the time to give our viewers a tour of your latest creation. This van has a lot of eye appeal, and I'm sure your client or customer that you built it for is going to get a lot of enjoyment out of it for themselves. And I understand that you mentioned that they are considering renting it too. And I like that it has 4 seat belts, sleeps 4, and has a shower and a toilet in it. You can't get any better than that. If you guys want to check out Roman's builds, you could go to vanturecustoms.com.
Yep.
And what about social media and YouTube?
Yeah, we are on Instagram, Facebook, and now we're just starting on YouTube, so check us out.
Well, this is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like this video, comment, share, subscribe. I'd love it. and we'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.